Ever wonder why your heavy-duty diesel truck is suddenly acting like it is gasping for air while blowing out black smoke that could ruin the environment? If your scanner is showing the code P2209, your vehicle is reporting a range or performance problem within the nitrous oxide sensor heater sense circuit on bank 1. This is a generic powertrain code that you will find on many modern diesel vehicles, including the Mercedes-Benz Sprinter, Ford Powerstroke, and Ram trucks built from 1996 to the present day. These sensors are incredibly advanced, using a mix of ceramic and zirconia to survive the brutal heat of your exhaust system, while they detect the levels of nitric oxide and nitrogen dioxide leaving your engine. The whole point is to keep the air we breathe clean and prevent things like smog or acid rain, which happens when these gases get out of control. Your engine control module is constantly checking these levels by comparing data from your upstream and downstream oxygen sensors. Bank 1 is simply the side of the engine where your number 1 cylinder is located. When the heater circuit inside the sensor starts acting up or performs outside of its expected electrical range, the computer triggers this code to save your expensive catalytic converter from melting down. You might notice your truck stalling intermittently, or it might refuse to start altogether once the engine is warm and heat soaked. Your fuel economy will likely take a nosedive, and you might hear a strange hissing or feel a hesitation every time you try to accelerate onto the highway. The causes for this headache can range from a simple broken wire to a failing mass airflow sensor, a bad fuel pressure regulator, or even a leak in your exhaust manifold or flex hose. To start fixing this, you should first clear the code and take a long drive with several stops to see if it comes back as an active fault. Crawl under the truck and look for any signs of black soot around your exhaust gaskets, which is a dead giveaway for a leak that is tricking the sensor. You can even use an infrared temperature gun to check the heat before and after the catalytic converter to see if it matches the factory specifications in your service manual. If the mechanical side looks solid, you need to inspect the wiring harness for the bank 1 sensor very closely, because the extreme heat under the truck often makes the plastic brittle and causes the wires to crack. If you find a break, make sure to solder the connection and use heat shrink tubing to seal it up right. If your engine is running way too rich, or if you cannot find any obvious exhaust leaks, you should probably head to a professional shop before you end up needing a whole new exhaust system. Keeping those emissions in check is the only way to keep your diesel running strong without hurting the air around us.